Now we're going to facilitate belly breathing and then practice 3-part inhale and 3-part exhale, followed by a love and forgiveness meditation. What's helpful in teaching belly breathing is to use some kind of a weighted sandbag, or you can use a weight, a bag type of a weight to put on the belly, so that the person can feel the belly expanding and softening with the breath. If you don't have anything handy now, just place your hand on your belly so that you can feel the rise and fall with each breath. As you inhale, the belly should rise. And as you exhale, the belly should soften. It is a common breathing pattern to do the very opposite of that, where you're pulling in the belly as you inhale and expanding it out as you exhale. This is very confusing for the nervous system, and so getting it in the proper rhythm is very important in managing pain. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly softens. Now, beginning to practice a 3-part inhale, let all your air out. Inhale, just a small amount of air in the belly, and then a little more, and then as much as you can, and let it all go, belly softening. Take a few breaths like that at your own pace. After your next 3-part inhale, allow your breath to return to the natural breath. And now we'll practice a 3-part exhale. First, exhaling completely, belly softening. Inhaling completely, belly expanding. Release a bit of air and pause. Release a little more and pause. Release the rest. Inhale again, and continue for a few breaths like that. After your next exhale is complete, return to the natural breath. And if you have something heavy on your belly, you can remove it if you like, or you can leave it there. imagining yourself now on a beautiful beach. Feel the sand beneath your toes. And sense yourself walking to the water's edge where the sand is hard packed. There you find a long stick and pick it up. You write in the sand, "I forgive." And the first name you write is your own name. And then the name of all those who have hurt you, who you are now ready to forgive. I will be quiet while you do this. And just as you are writing the last name, a large wave comes up and washes your message of forgiveness out into the sea of consciousness. Notice how that feels in your being. And now you write in the sand, "I love." And the first name you write is yourself. And then the names of all those you love. I will be quiet while you do this. And just as you've written the last name, another wave washes up on the shore and takes your message of love out into the sea of consciousness. Notice how that feels in your being. Now you look down to your right in the distance, and you see the strangest sight. You see an open door. And as you draw closer to it and peek inside, you can see that it is the door to your past. Close the door to the past and its negative influences on your current life. and see that there's a key there hanging on the door jamb. Take it down and lock that door. The past no longer having a negative influence on your present. And then throwing that key as far as you can into the sea. Noticing how that feels in your being. And now looking down the shoreline to your left, you see another sight, but this time you see a closed door. And as you approach that door, you see that it says on the door, your future. And there's a key hanging on the door jamb. You take that key and open the door wide. As you gaze through the door, you see the future, the way that you would like it to be, the way it is accessible to you. See yourself in your future, enjoying your life. I will be quiet so that you can take it all in. Take all of the positive feelings from viewing this future into your being now. This door will remain open, and you can put the key around your neck so that you can return here at any time and revisit this future. Now finding yourself no longer on the beach, but back in your space, back in our shared space. Allowing yourself eventually to begin to move and stretch in any way that feels good.